enda usome campaign strategy ya 207 written by Anyang' Nyong'o. Ninaweza kutumia kwa WhatsApp usome strengths za Raila. Anyang' Nyong'o ndiye aliandika, na usome weaknesses, because for them to sell Raila Odinga they had to understand him. Wakaandika hapa weaknesses na wakaandika hapa strength yake, he's likable across the country, he has oratory, he has good grasp of history of the country. Hizo ndo strength. Weaknesses written by Anyang' Nyong'o, wameandika in plain black and white. The candidate has limited knowledge on matters economy. Sio mimi, ni Nyong'o. Who donated the brains? If we could donate brains and make ODM look like that fabulous party, tunaweza shindwa kujifanyia. That is why we are unveiling our own machine. On 18th, we have an NDC, pale Ngong Race Course, Waterfront Gardens. Tunajua mvua hiki inakuja mingi. Mvua inakuja ya ukabila, tuingie Safina. Mvua inakuja ya ukora, tuingie Safina. Mvua inakuja ya handouts. Sisi tumejifinya ndani ya Safina. Na Safina ukuje peke yako. Hata ile ya Noah walikuwa wanaingia watu wawili. So unaleta mtu mnaingia. Ni chama ambayo inakuja kutoa hawa wote, because hawa wote sasa yuko wauliza what is the issue? Good governance. Good governance is not the issue. The issue ni pesa, ndugu yangu. Even Hitler killed Jews because of money. Wazungu walikuja Africa, scramble and partition for Africa was because of money, resources. That's why we had slave trade, resources. Versailles Treaty, resources. Nile's Treaty. Why did the Egyptians want all the water in River Nile? So that they can plant in their country and make money. It's all about money. Any presidential candidate who can't tell us that is not solving the problem. Na mimi ninajua, nimehubiria Gaucho, tutamubatiza. Ukimuona wa 18th nimemvalisha kofia imeandikwa Safina, usikuwe na wasiwasi. Mimi niko kwa chama ya Safina. Not because Safina is a very big party.
Yeah.
It's because Safina ni chama ambayo inashughulikia issue ni gani. Nimekueleza Wakenya wana shida na good governance. Party leader ni Jimmy Wanjigi. Na huyu Jimmy Wanjigi mwenye unasemanga. Ngoja. Na huyu Jimmy Wanjigi mwenye unasemanga, Raila akijiapisha January 2018 alilala wapi wiki mbili? Sini kwa Jimmy. Nani alichorea Raila mpaka akaapishwa? After hiyo ya Raila Odinga, where did he go? Who was the brain within ODM on matters economy? It is Jimmy Wanjigi. David Ndii is not an economist. That is why he has not done anything at State House. Kazi yake ni kutweet. He is a blogger. Haya. Huyu Jimmy mwenye huyu ndugu yangu anaongelea mambo mingi. Mambo ya kusukuma chama ya ODM. Raila akiangalia aone chama ya ODM ni kama mafuta imeisha. Anakimbianga kurefill wapi? Sini hapa Muthaiga. Sasa kama tuna refill mafuta kwa ODM, tutashindwa kuweka kwa yetu.
Jimmy.
So, enda usome campaign strategy ya 207 written by Anyang' Nyong'o. Ninaweza kutumia kwa WhatsApp usome strengths za Raila. Anyang' Nyong'o ndiye aliandika, na usome weaknesses, because for them to sell Raila Odinga they had to understand him. Wakaandika hapa weaknesses na wakaandika hapa strength yake, he's likable across the country, he has oratory, He has good grasp of history of the country. Is on the strength. Weaknesses written by Anyang Nyong'o. Wameandika in plain black and white. The candidate has limited knowledge on matters economy. Sio mimi, ni Nyong'o. Who donated the brains? If we could donate brains and make ODM look like that fabulous party, tunaweza shindwa kujifanyia. That is why we are unveiling our own machine. On 18th, we have an NDC, pale Ngong Race.
When Jimmy Wanjigi brought the question of the SGR that was to be constructed from the port of Mombasa to Malaba, it was going to cost 50 billion shillings. Only. Okay? 50 billion. And this was not going to be done by government. This was going to be done by a private person. Which means they're going to construct, operate, and then hand over. By the time Uhuru Kenyatta was getting to power, this idea was brokered during the Grand Coalition government.
Ile Nusumkati.
By the time the Uhuru Kenyatta and his team were getting to power, they shifted this money, they reviewed this amount to 325 billion.
Wow. That is how many percentile increase?
That is close to 400% increase or thereabout. And this 325 billion was to construct now this same SGR from Mombasa to Nairobi. Remember, at 50 billion, we're going to construct this SGR from Mombasa to Malaba. At 50 billion.
To Malaba?
Malaba. You know where Malaba is?
Yeah.
Past Kisumu. Huko, next to the border. But now at 325 billion, we're going to construct from Mombasa to Nairobi. Before you knew it, it jumped further to 625 billion. Are you surprised? 625 billion. From 50 billion, it was 325. 325, again, it was reviewed to 625 billion. And now for 625, it was coming from Mombasa still to Nairobi. Then there was another 325 billion that was taken to extend it from Mombasa, from Nairobi to Naivasha into Uhuru's farm. Literally. Okay? So this is how budgeted corruption works. So this one was going to be a loan from China. Now it is no longer PPP. It is now loan and match-up.
What is match-up?
Match-up is where the person you're asking for money says, I'm going to give you 70%. You must provide 30% of the amount.
Oh, I see.
Okay?
So now you match
it's like asset financing.
You match it up from your pocket.
Yes.
And that means from the government's pocket.
Exactly.
And that means from the money, the people's money.
Exactly. Now, not to go too deep into it, because it can take us a whole day to discuss it. This other amount, because the actual cost of constructing this thing is actually 50 billion still. Even if we factored in inflation, it won't go past 100 billion today. But already 625 billion was put in place. A bulk of this amount did not come from China. Bulk of this amount came from Kenya.
The public coffers.
Raila sio tu tamu.
Nani? Raila hajasema. Raila ameongea mambo ya broad based government. Lakini Raila kama Raila hakuna mali amesema tu tamu.
So Raila akisema I will be with Ruto up to 2027. Anamaanisha nini?
Wewe uje sema ya kwamba utakuwa na bibi yako kwa kifo na raha mpaka siku nini na baribika hapo. Hakuna kitu mbona hujaona ruhusa kama hizo.
Haya.
Meanwhile, fine. Baba is too tamu.
Yeah. Tumekupata, umekata hiyo story, lakini we're gonna get you. Kona yako inakuja. Wewe uko one time, si ndio?
Purely.
All right. Let's introduce two subjects. President Ruto and Raila. Why do you love Raila?
Mimi napenda Raila Odinga kwa sababu zile vitu amesimamia na zile vitu amesacrifice, kwa sababu yangu si hata yangu, kuanzia babu yangu mpaka wewe. That's why nampenda. Vile Wakristo wanapenda Yesu juu alikufa kwa msalaba juu ya dhambi yangu. That's why napenda Raila.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you love Ruto?
Ruto mimi napenda kwa sababu ya Raila. Mimi sipendi kwa sababu Ruto. Mimi napenda Mimi hata leo bila Raila akiniambia kwamba wewe ni mtu mzuri, nitaanza kuhubiri, nitagoogle uzuri yako niangalie. Yeah. So mimi nampenda juu ya Raila.
Okay. Yeah. So you are moving because Raila is moving, that's why.
Yeah.
Because you are the same people who are like Ruto must go, Ruto must go. Then at some point when Raila joined the government, mukanyamaza, sasa unasema mko kwa broad based na mko mafutani imenyamaza. So you baba akisema left.
Hakuna nyumba kwangi na leadership. Hata kwako watoto wako leo ukisema walale by 6 watalala. Hawatakupinga. So juu bado niko kwa hiyo nyumba na kiongozi wangu na Odinga na ndio baba yangu akiniambia wacha tuende kwa hii njia.
Okay.
Nitaenda nikijaribu kama sizigizani na yeye, then natoka kwa hiyo nyumba naenda kutengeneza nyumba yangu. But kwa sahii hata kesho akisema ya kwamba hii broad base sioni kama ni ya maana sana ama ya iko poa, mimi pia nitapiga nduru, nitajua tena jua kibigizwa hii broad base si mzuri. So hivyo ndio niko na ni democracy.
Kesho ukikuita wa Munyoro utaenda.
Nani?
Raila.
Mimi nimesema ya kwamba Raila Odinga ni kama decision yote amemake. Najua kuna akili kuliko yangu. Yeah.
So,
okay. Aya, Raila Odinga 2027.
27. Watu yeye ndio kwa watu wote yeye anaweza shinda Ruto.
Hey, mambo ya ajabu.
Raila Odinga 2027.
Kwa watu wote yeye anaweza shinda Ruto.
Kwa options zangu Raila kuwangi. In my presidential options, nil deal na Raila 2022 is not an option.
Umeamua kujoin Sunderland.
Hey, wacha nicheze Sunderland. Kama Man U haiko inanipea namba. Wacha nicheze Sunderland.
This is how we are wrapping up this conversation. Gaucho, you need to do more research on your party and the government.
ODM niko sawa.
Si uko huko kwa
government, sema government.
So what your party and the government are doing now is one. Actually, a lot of people are feeling that is what imechomea Baba when Baba now. Okay, but now me, it's not my part to say. Sasa we, for real.
They have really tried.
You in the last election ulikuwa hiyo side ingine?
Nilikuwa Azimio mbaya.
Ulikuwa side ya Baba?
Yes.
But you know right now Azimio and the government is the same thing. So whether you voted for Azimio or you voted for Kenya Kwanza is the same thing.
Quite unfortunate. You know, we end up with two monsters at the ballot that you are forced to choose among thieves.
Go for the best option.
Yes, you
go
choose
for the lesser evil.
So you look at these two thieves. There's one that steals and kills the person with the property. This other one steals slowly without killing the owner. So you choose the one that steals without killing.
And then in the end, they join process.
At the end of because they are both thieves, they will find a way of working together.
Oh wow!
So right now, I think these are biggest reminder to the Kenyans to know that they are very much on their own, and it is the Kenyan people to decide the kind of country they want. For so long, we've been delegating that responsibility into the hands of another person.
Okay.
And Baba has carried that responsibility for quite some time. And we've been thinking that this country can only be good when so.
Safina Party is all about the economy. It is the economy, stupid. And those who will see that it is the economy will join Safina Party. And there are many people who have expressed interest to even contest for positions on Safina Party tickets. At the right time, we are also going to unveil our machine. The engine has been turned on. Safina is coming. You know, a ship comes slowly and gently. You may think you are seeing a small speck somewhere at the back. Before you know it, you see a massive ship. That is Safina. Safina Party, the economy.
So the act is coming.
The act is coming.
You like me, why them a fight me. You like me, chewing a bomb, bite it.
TJ, bomb them, never stop.
We don't trust them, even if we bust them. We don't trust them, stay far, not touch them. We don't trust them, hope your man a suck them. Informer, me say you must them.